Okay, let's dive into this. If you've been putting off buying a car because prices were just absolutely ridiculous, well, I've got some good news. The latest data is showing a massive shift. The used car market has officially flipped. For years, sellers held literally all the cards, right? But the tide has completely turned, and the leverage is finally back in our hands as buyers. So today, we're going to break down exactly what's happening out there on the lots, where the hidden deals actually are, and how you can navigate this massive shift to your advantage in this explainer.
Let's start with this number, 6%. Nationwide data is showing that used car prices have dropped more than 6% year over year. That is a massive macroeconomic shift for the automotive industry. We're not just talking about a slight cooling off here. We are talking about a definitive, measurable drop across the board. That bubble of inflated used car values that we all had to endure, yeah, it's actively deflating right now. But here's the major catch, and it's the macro problem we're seeing across the entire industry. Dealership lots all across America are absolutely overflowing with off-lease vehicles. I mean, the inventory is just piling up. But dealers, they aren't exactly advertising these price drops, are they? They want to maintain the illusion that it's still a seller's market. So they're hiding these price drops behind the scenes, despite their lots being totally flooded. And depending on what state you live in, or what you're actually shopping for, you could still end up overpaying by thousands of dollars if you don't know what to look for. Which brings us to part one of our breakdown, crashing EV and sedan prices. Let's look at exactly what vehicle categories to target right now. And this brilliantly illustrates what's going on beneath the surface. You see, not every used car is getting cheaper at the exact same rate. While your trucks and three-row SUVs are stubbornly holding their value, mostly because of that constant ongoing utility demand, two specific categories are taking a massive hit: used electric vehicles and compact sedans. They are seeing some incredibly steep depreciation drops. The reason for this collapse is actually pretty fascinating. We're currently seeing literally millions of lease returns hitting dealership lots all at the exact same time. This massive influx of supply means that reliable daily commuters and those perfect second family vehicles are suddenly everywhere. Cars that used to command absolute top dollar just a short while ago, we're talking vehicles like a pre-owned Tesla Model 3 and Nissan Leaf or a Hyundai Elantra, they're now just sitting on dealer lots for weeks at a time, barely moving. Which brings us to the dealer's biggest secret right now. Get this. Dealers are quietly cutting prices behind the scenes just to get them off their balance sheets. Think about that for a second. A car sitting on a lot is a depreciating asset. It costs the dealer money every single day it just sits there. So they're desperate to move this specific inventory. And as a smart shopper, this inventory desperation is exactly where your ultimate leverage lies. If you want a reliable commuter or a used EV, you are absolutely in the driver's seat right now. Let's move to and see how this builds into part two, the regional price trap, and why your exact location matters so much. Check out this breakdown. If you live in states on the East Coast, places like Delaware, New Jersey, or Pennsylvania, you are sitting in the most affordable used car market in the entire country. The median prices there are literally under $10,000. Why? Because they have incredibly dense dealer networks, which forces heavy competition. But if you're shopping out west, in places like Arizona or Wyoming, those median prices are nearly double. That is purely because of localized demand and a much less dense network of dealerships out there. But don't worry, the lesson here is clear, and it totally resolves the anxiety of falling into that regional trap. Do not just blindly shop at your local neighborhood dealership. Searching outside your immediate metro area, or even arranging to ship a car from a neighboring, more affordable state, can instantly save you $3,000 to $5,000 on the exact same model. Seriously, geographic arbitrage is one of the most powerful tools you have right now. It's a total game changer. So let's shift gears into part three, 3 rules for buying used. Let's get you equipped with a solid battle plan before you ever step foot on a lot. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is rule number 1. Check the days on market. You can use free tools online like Car Gurus or Car Edge to see exactly how long a specific vehicle has been sitting on the lot. If you find a car that's been listed for over 45 days, man, that is the golden ticket. A car sitting that long means the dealer is actively bleeding money on holding costs. They want it gone. And that gives you massive negotiation power. So the crucial point is rule number 2. Never, ever negotiate based on monthly payments. Dealerships absolutely love to try and hide a high vehicle price by stretching out the loan. They'll offer you this really attractive low monthly payment, but they hide it inside a massive 72 or 84-month loan. You end up paying thousands more in interest and principal over time. Always, always negotiate the total, final, out-of-the-door price first. Get that number locked in before you ever say a single word about financing or monthly budgets. And rule number 3, get a pre-purchase inspection, or a PPI. Look at this comparison. You should never skip paying an independent third-party mechanic to inspect a used car before you sign the paperwork. A $150 inspection upfront is your ultimate shield against a devastating $4,000 hidden transmission or EV battery failure down the line. It is literally the best money you will spend in the entire car buying process. No question. To summarize your ultimate insider's toolkit for navigating this flipped market, just follow these 3 concrete steps. Step 1, target the right vehicles like those EVs and sedans we talked about, and check their days on market to find the ones sitting past 45 days. Step 2, focus entirely on negotiating that out-of-the-door price, leveraging the dealer's desperation to clear their balance sheet. And step 3, protect your investment by securing that independent pre-purchase inspection. This is exactly how smart shoppers are extracting maximum savings from this first car bumper. The used car market has finally tipped back in our direction, but capitalizing on it requires strategy and knowing exactly where to look. So I want to leave you with this final thought. Are you actively shopping for a used car right now, or are you holding out to see if prices drop even lower? Let me know your target car and your state in the comments below so we can map out these regional differences in real time. Keep using this data to your advantage, and happy hunting!